Next thing comes, that thing is called priority queue. Priority queue you might have encountered many times in your CPU scheduling also. Priority queue scheduling. That means here along with the elements there is one more term which is associated along with that. That term is called priority of the element. And elements are inserted not in the first come first serve order. They can be either inserted in first come first serve. There are two variants of this priority queue. One is called ordered priority queue. Another is called unordered priority queue. Unordered का मतलब क्या है? Priority queue. What is the meaning of ordered and unordered? Let us suppose there is some element A who has got priority 30, B has got priority 20. I am saying smaller priority means better opportunity. That should be smaller priority. Okay, larger priority means that should be given attention first. First attention by the CPU. Let it be 30, let it be 120. C has got some, let it be 40, like that. The elements are inserted according to the priority value. So initially A is being added with 30 priority value. Then after that B is being added with priority 120. The ordered priority queue says your insertion of the element within the queue will be based upon the topmost priority at the first front of the queue. Now 120 is the priority of the queue. If the two elements, like there is F element which has got also same priority, that will be on the first come first serve basis. Now B is being added, or ordered means you have to input the elements already based on the priority. That means highest priority will come at the beginning always. So highest priority should come at the beginning. Then you are inserting C40. C40 will be obviously coming somewhat here. Then there is a D120. Then sorry, some other value say D110. Then D110 will somewhere attacking your new data structure. I'm just rewriting because I can't overwrite here. So D1110 will come somewhat here. C40, and there is a F30. The F30 will come at the after this C40. F30 will come somewhat here. First come first serve, because the element with the same priority which has come first will be served, should be served first. So this is called ordered priority. Priority means your elements are inserted on the basis of priority. Now if somebody do ask you what is the complexity of insertion in ordered priority queue, how much time it will take to enter a new element, one insertion in the ordered priority queue. Let us suppose at some moment this was a scenario and some elements were being inserted according to priority. Highest priority was at the top, that is our element which is our in first attention. So this is a scenario at some moment of time. Let the element is A, B, C and D, and new element say F is inserted whose priority is say 7. So what is the order of insertion of the element? What complexity will be done for inserting a new element with a priority equal to 7?
Order of n.
It is order of n, because you have to shift all the elements to the right side for that. So it is just an insertion in the sorted array. So insertion in sorted array will likely to shift the elements and insert the elements somewhat here. So in ordered priority, insertion do take order of n time. What about removal of the element from the ordered priority queue? Removal of element is always done at the topmost, because at the first position it will take constant time always. So in this case insertion is order of n, but removal is order of 1. But about unordered priority queue or unordered priority queue, in that variant you enter the element as they are coming in on first come first serve basis. Like A30 is coming, you enter A30. Then B120 is coming, B120. Then C40 is coming, C40. Then D110, D110, F30, F30. Then after that once you want to, that means insertion here is done in unordered priority queue as order of 1. Just insert at the end. When you are deleting the element, you will be seeking for the highest priority. Search from the whole array the highest element, in that case highest priority element. So in that case this will consume order of n time. So both the variants are applicable, either it is for ordered priority queue or unordered priority queue. Now in the similar case for priority queue implementation, you can either go for linked list variation, that is a doubly linked list, because you can, if you are performing insertions and deletions multiple times, either to maintain the sorted array or to search for the last and minimal element, it is recommended, because insertion and deletion, if you are maintaining a sorted array like this, so in that case you will be altering in many of the elements from left to right. You will be inserting somewhat in the middle way also. So doubly linked list is a better solution for that. Similarly, you can go for array representation if you want. That this structure is no longer a FIFO now. It is not a FIFO. It is based upon priority. If the element has got same priority, they will be. If the priority of the elements is same, then it is somewhat in the form of first come first serve. These priority similar priority elements there to make FIFO structure. Rest are not. Similarly, you can go for array representation of that. You can go for arrays. But generally for arrays, there is one more variant that is called taking the help of 2D arrays structure for that. Within 2D array structure, just like we are saying, this is a two-dimensional array where let us suppose there is some structure of that there are two variants. Let's take the example of hospital. That means at the most there are 3 beds are there. So these patients with the highest priority, these are ICU patients. Next are your any other patients you can say. Then there can be OPD patients also, less critical you can say. So these patients might be reserved. This is one queue which is being maintained. This is another queue which is being maintained. This is third queue which is being maintained. For every queue, there will be different front and rear. Let us suppose some persons might have died, or some person might have been cured by within the ICU. So at that moment, some element might be here. So A can be front of that can be A, and sorry 2, rear can be 3. At in this less critical, there might be like scenario like C, D, E. This means that your front is equal to 3 and rear is equal to 1. Similarly, there can be OPD can be totally empty, or there can be just one or two element like E or say G or H. Here this can be 0 and this can be 1 accordingly. That means every row itself is a collection of circular arrays. Or if you are using linked list variation, you can go in that. This is 2D array representation. It is nothing but a collection of 3 different queues. This can be used for multi-level feedback queue scheduling also. Multi-level feedback. You might have covered this in your operating system. Implementation of that. After some time quantum or through aging process also, your element is being fed to the lower level queue and so on. When time quantum is being given to that respective queue. Okay, so these are the some. Only when that, what about the deletion of from this structure? Insertion can be done depending on the priority. Let us suppose if I want to insert a new element, say X, with the priority value say 1, obviously X will be inserted only in the less critical area only. If this capacity is already filled in, let us suppose there is a P variable and front is 3 and rear is equal to 2. If this chunk is filled in, you can say no insertion is possible. This is an overflow case. That means respective element will be inserted only in the respective row only. So, but the processing of the element removal or dequeue operation will be of that of first until unless this all the elements are not being removed, your system cannot come to the second row. So first element will from this will be removed, then this will be removed. Once this is empty, then the process will move further for deletion. Deletion is in the row wise sequence. First this row will be completed, then this row. When it is this row is empty, then the system will start deleting from the third row and onward. This is called priority queue implementation. These are some terms associated with priority queue. This is called min priority queues. That is called ascending order priority queue. If you are arranging the elements according to, like, your concern is less priority means more weightage by the processor. Less priority should be entertained first. Less value, that is more priority. In that case, this term is called min priority queue. That means minimum value is being given emphasis rather than the maximum value. In max priority queue, maximum value is being given emphasis. Like max priority queue, maximum is being entertained first. So this is called descending priority queue, also called max priority queue. These are just notations which are being used. Nevertheless, whatsoever the operating system, generally it is being preferred to use queue, which is the most efficient data structure for that is heap. Heap data structure is one of the data structure we'll be covering in the next subsequent topics. Heap data structure is the best data structure for implementing priority queue data structure. We'll be discussing that in the subsequent topics of our syllabus. So we are just giving the framework of doubly linked list or 2D array representation for the same, but the most efficient of the same is heap data structure. We'll be having the discussion of the same in the subsequent chapters. That is a full-fledged topic to be covered.